Motivation is a lie you've been trained to believe since childhood. It shows up whenever it feels like it and disappears the exact moment you need it most. The people who actually get things done don't have more motivation than you. They just learn to function without it. And in the next 15 minutes, you're going to learn exactly how. Every time you didn't do the thing you were supposed to do, you told yourself, "I just wasn't feeling it." Sound familiar? The problem is you were waiting for a feeling that was never obligated to show up. Disciplined people don't feel any different than you do. They just stopped asking themselves for permission. In this video, we'll cover 3 reasons motivation keeps failing you and a system that works even on your worst day. Stay till the end. There's a 2-minute technique that changes everything. Let's start with what motivation actually is. It's not a character trait, it's an emotion. And emotions, by definition, come and go. They're not built to be reliable. Your brain didn't evolve to make your life easier. It evolved to save energy. So unless an action gives you an immediate reward, your brain's default setting is resistance. That's not a flaw in you. That's just how the hardware works. Here's where most people get confused. They mix up inspiration with a system. Inspiration is a spike, a rush you feel for a day, maybe a week, and then it's gone. A system is something that keeps working even when that spike disappears. And if you think top performers are just running on more inspiration than you're wrong. Elite athletes and professional writers have said it openly. On roughly 90% of their training sessions or writing sessions, they didn't feel like showing up. They showed up anyway. So if motivation is this unreliable, the real question isn't, how do I get more of it? It's this. If motivation is unreliable, what do you actually build on? If motivation isn't the answer, is it just willpower then? Not really. Willpower is a limited resource. It drains over the course of your day. That's why the same person can resist a donut at 9 a.m. and completely cave at 9 p.m. It's called decision fatigue, and no amount of trying harder fixes it. What actually works is different. It's environment design. Instead of relying on willpower in the moment, you remove the friction in front of the action you want, and you add friction in front of the one you don't. 3 examples you can use starting tonight. Lay your workout clothes out before bed, so getting dressed isn't a decision anymore. Put your phone in another room, so scrolling isn't 1 arm's length away. And write down exactly 1 task for tomorrow morning. Not 5, not 10, just 1. So there's 0 ambiguity about where to start. But there's a deeper shift underneath all of this. It's not about wanting to be disciplined. It's about deciding who you are. Not, I want to work out, but I'm someone who works out no matter what kind of day I'm having. That single shift in identity does more than any amount of willpower ever will. Goals are useful. They tell you where you're going. But a goal has never once made you get up and do the work. That's what a system is for. A system is what actually moves you forward on a random Tuesday when you don't feel inspired at all. Here's the simplest system I know, the minimum viable action. Instead of committing to a full hour at the gym, commit to 2 minutes. Instead of writing a whole chapter, commit to 2 sentences. The goal isn't to make the task small forever. It's to make starting so easy that you can't talk yourself out of it. To track this without guilt, use the don't break the chain method. Every day you do the 2-minute version, you mark an X on a calendar or a checklist. Your only job is to not break the chain, not to have a perfect day, just to not skip twice in a row. And that's the real difference between people who stay consistent and people who quit. It's not that disciplined people never miss a day. It's that they don't treat 1 missed day as a reason to quit the whole system. All or nothing thinking is the real enemy here, not a bad Tuesday. Here's the technique I promised. When your motivation is at 0, don't ask yourself, do I want to do this whole thing? Ask, can I do this for 2 minutes? 2 minutes of stretching, 2 sentences of writing, 2 push-ups. Your brain resists big tasks, but almost never resists 2 minutes. And here's the trick. Once you start, you'll keep going 80% of the time longer than planned. Not because motivation showed up, but because momentum already did the work for you. Discipline isn't a personality trait you're born with. It's a stack of small decisions that eventually become automatic. Don't start with, I need more motivation. Start with 1 2-minute action today. If this video helped, subscribe. Next up, we're breaking down how discipline and willpower actually differ at the brain level.